This one's a medium SAT geometry problem. And the first thing to know is that it's a little bit tricky because it's about radians. Radians are not in the SAT formulas box. It's something that you're just going to have to memorize. If you want to go from radians to degrees, you multiply by 180 over pi. If you want to go from degrees to radians, you multiply by pi over 180. Okay, let's read the problem. The measure of angle R is 2 pi over 3 radians. The measure of angle T is 5 pi over 12 radians greater than the measure of angle R. What's the measure of angle T in degrees? So let's write down what it is that we're looking for, and then let's get to work. So what's the deal with R? R is 2 pi over 3 radians. And what's the deal with T? T is 5 pi over 12 radians more than R. So let's go to the beginning. How do you get from R's radians to degrees? It's simple. You multiply by 180 over pi. And you can just throw it in your calculator, but if you don't want to or don't know how, it's pretty cool. The pi's just disappear, and Equal Testing Services numbers are usually pretty simple. You're going to divide 180 by 3, you're going to get 60. So all this is just 2 times 60, which is 120. So R is 120 degrees. And what about T? Same thing, right? It's 5 pi over 12. Get from radians to degrees, what do? You multiply by 180 over pi. And again, you could throw it in your calculator, but if you don't want to or don't know how, pi's just disappear. You put 180 divided by 12 in your calculator, and you're going to get 15. So all that garbage is just 5 times 15, which is 75. 75 what? 75 degrees. So T is 75 more than R. So what do? Well, more than suggests that you add. So that's a calculator one, but it's also pretty simple. It's 195. That's it. That's the answer.